ABC 739 News in the Morning.
Welcome back, everybody. The longest recession in the history of the U.S. is claiming more victims. They're big national chain stores that are shutting down locations across the country. Darlene Quinn has seen the inside of retail chain boardrooms, and she draws on those experiences in her new novel titled Webs of Power. Darlene joins us live in our studio this morning. Darlene, good morning.
Good morning.
So you have so much experience from primarily the 1980s in the retail industry, and you've seen what happened then and what's going on now. Talk to us about that.
Well, what I was seeing then, which was a fascinating world, but that was the time of the leverage buyouts when these corporate raiders came swooping down on companies, buying with other people's money. Not necessarily businesses they knew about, cared about, but they wanted to line their own pockets. And my novel is based on that time I thought was the most greedy, predatory times in our history, till I was recently trumped. And the book is based on real events that brought Wall Street to its knees and continues to traumatize the retail industry.
I see, and with that in mind, the economy being down as it is, what do you attribute to the closures besides that? Is it the rise of Walmart, for example?
Right now, a lot of it is consumer confidence. Retailers, the biggest competition department store merchants had in the 80s was other department store merchants dropping prices. If Robinson's dropped prices, then Bullock's dropped prices, and it went on and on. Right now, consumers go in, they find something maybe they really like, but if they hold back and wait, is it going to be less next week?
And tell us about the book very quickly. You wrote this book. It's written in the 1980s kind of theme. Right.
It's a character-driven book about three strong but very different women, equally strong men, whose worlds are rocked by a high-stake corporate takeover. It's based on real events that brought Wall Street to its knees in the 80s and continues to traumatize the retail business.
Okay, the book is called Webs of Power. Darlene Quinn, the author. You can check it out on bookstands. I'm sure Amazon.com will have it too.
Yes, and in your favorite bookstores.
Okay, thanks for joining us, Darlene.
Thank you, Jason.